Hello everybody, this is Heero Uzuki, and welcome to part 1 of my Jak and Daxter, the Precursor's Legacy Let's Play. This is part of the HD collection that I downloaded. Got it for just under $11. All 3 games. Now, I haven't played the Jak and Daxter series anywhere near as much as I played RAtchet Clank, but I do remember having a good time with it. So, yeah, I figured if I'm going to be doing RAtchet and Clank Let's Plays, might as well do the other dynamic duo at PlayStation.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find.
Like how to talk and blink at the same time?
Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the
Magic.
life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have
They're
asked the
antisocial.
plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet.
Shameless self-promotion.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay,
Reckless abandon.
as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
And yet you still came anyway.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal
got a
harshly
breeding
with
problem.
anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
Nothing.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps.
You say that about everything.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud?
Why
Now, I
indeed?
like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy.
It's a
But if
bomb.
you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble!
He did it. If we died, this is your fault.
Ow!
Thanks for cushioning my fall.
Man, that stung!
Weasel!
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
He's taking it pretty
Okay,
well.
okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are you? No, you're not.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man!
Wow.
Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
Where's
I'm
the
gonna keep
unweasel
yapping,
pool?
because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north.
Always to the
Nobody
north.
has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport
Why
you
can't it be
there,
to the
but
east?
I can't do that either. None of the
that's
three
not measuring
sages that
points.
maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just
sorry,
happen
what?
to be working on such a thing at this very moment.
How very
All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From
Hey,
the
he's a
villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the
brave.
brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the
why are
warp
you doing
gate and
that?
get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Did we seriously just jump in without considering the ramifications of
This
this?
device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest. These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs.
I thought they were
Collect enough of
Cadbury
them, and
eggs.
some of the villagers will give you a power cell in
I got
exchange.
duped. Suddenly want candy. Cadbury eggs specifically.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor
You
artifact
don't
you can
say.
find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Wait, don't we live out in the country? How do you know how to break dance? Yes, yes.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
That sounds dangerous.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Not much of a scout thing, that was. I mean, the whole point of scouting is to not get caught. Fine. Look at his not junk.
Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor
I'm
artifacts
sorry, I was tuning
when
you out.
get
All I really
near.
caught was move fast and break things.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power. This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
You mean I can't just knock on the door or say a password?
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Which is how long now? Mine. Who leaves these lying around?
Good work! The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years. Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco.
You're only
Pick
now
up
bringing
50
that up.
small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health. You can jump once, then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Mine. Stop trying to flex, Daxter. You've got no muscle mass. Pretty sure that's all of them. Yeah. Hi, we're back.
Good training.
You weren't playing
boys.
on me to catch it,
That's
were you?
nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack?
We'd love
I
to
do.
stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My
No.
darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you?
Why?
Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Grouch. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. So, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, consider hitting the like button, subscribe button, leave me a comment, and hitting that bell to stay updated with more videos from me. With that, this is Heero Uzuki, signing off. Big duo indeed, of one man and a weasel. Hey.